Brian, thanks. Bringing home baby is sort of a very exciting time for new parents, but it's also exhausting. So much is going on with you physically and emotionally as a new mom that some are actually calling for a new approach to pregnancy care. A recent study from Winnie Palmer Hospital for Women and Babies calls it the fourth trimester. And joining us right now with more on that is Orlando Health OBGYN Dr. Megan Gray. Great to have you. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
It's so true. It really is such a tough time because you stop seeing your OBGYN, right? And then you just start with pediatrics. And it's like you have such a great relationship with your OBGYN team. And it's like, boop, it's over.
All over.
We transition, right?
That's right.
It's a hard time.
It is a hard time. You don't realize how much help you need until you're in the midst of it. And I think we haven't spent enough time preparing women in the first 3 trimesters for that 4th trimester and all the changes that occur emotionally and physically.
And especially for a new mom, once you've done it a time or two, you sort of like, okay, I know what to expect.
That's
but
right.
That first time truly is a very difficult process. Walk me through what some of the biggest challenges are for new moms.
So I think one of the major challenges is sleep. I think sleep deprivation is a huge issue, and I don't think women understand it until they're in the midst of it and it's almost too late. So understanding how important sleep is and getting sleep as much as you can. So having help at home, taking care of baby so that you can sleep an hour or two here and there throughout the day so that you're not completely exhausted.
Right. And so much of it is anxiety, because I know I found myself, and I'm sure you did the same thing. It wasn't that you weren't exhausted, but you were so worried about the baby, checking to make sure the baby's still breathing, checking to make sure if the baby makes any sound, we instantly wake up. It's those things that maybe moms aren't explained to them, right?
Right, yes. So, and the lack of sleep just heightens the anxiety.
Right.
So if you're exhausted and you're already a little anxious, then that fatigue's going to increase that anxiety 100-fold.
The other thing a lot of new moms don't do is they don't eat because they're so exhausted, right? They're running around like crazy. But if you're breastfeeding, really that is so important too.
Yes. So getting the right amount of calories, healthy foods, not just junk food that you can just grab and eat on the go. Making sure you're getting plenty of fruits and vegetables and protein is very important.
And let's talk mental health, because that's huge. And a lot of times postpartum goes unreported, or women don't even realize they're having postpartum, right? How do you spot those signs?
So I think you have to be in tune with yourself and also to listen to other people around you. Postpartum depression can take on a lot of different symptoms. A lot of them it's masked by fatigue. So just you might think you're tired, but in reality it's postpartum depression or postpartum anxiety. So just paying attention to your own body and what your mind is telling you, and also listening to the folks that surround you. If they're saying, hey, I think you need some help, or you're really emotional, maybe just taking a minute and listening, talking to your physician or your midwife about any symptoms that you may have earlier rather than later.
Right, absolutely. Don't wait until the last minute, because there are so many different things out there that can really help women.
Yes.
And it's actually one of those things where you guys are learning new things all the time, right? Yes. Which is the focus behind the research.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely. Well, you guys are doing great things, and we so appreciate you.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Gray, thank you for being here. Congratulations on being a new mom again.
Thank you.
Second time around. Let's send it back to Kristen.